Hey everybody, Thursday the 30th of January 2020. Got a few things I want to go through tonight that I've run through in my head. I don't write this stuff down, so chances are there might be something I forget. I'll get to the end and go, oh yes, I've forgotten something, and I'll blurt it out. This video is going to be a lot of updates, I think, just very quick updates, because you'll know if you've watched my other vlogs, I'm not doing any running at the moment, and that's kind of update number one. It's my knee. Had a bit of runner's knee actually, so in my left knee, just below the kneecap, very sore. I won't go into all the details again because I've done a few vlogs on this, but a lot better now. Hot baths with Epsom salts and stretching, yoga stretching, really helping sort my knee out. But it brings me on to update number two, which is the cross-border 10K. I'm not racing. Was meant to be doing a 10K race from Gretna to Carlisle on Sunday. I've given my spot away now. So someone's actually coming round to my house on Saturday to pick up the running number and the timing chip. So they'll have that ready for the racing on Sunday. Good luck to them. They'll get the medal, but hey, that's absolutely fine. Next thing was I wanted to do, and I've actually tried to do this evening before recording this, some stretching videos, a couple of, or a vlog on stretching, just to show you what I've been doing to help with my knee basically. I do yoga anyway, which is fantastic, but I've actually been concentrating quite heavily the last few days or so on my legs, on stretching like hamstrings and so on, and calves and my hamstrings, hips and whatnot, because this part of my body is giving me a bit of trouble. Other bits of my body have been used as well. I haven't neglected the rest of me, and I've still been doing my meditation, which is great for the mind and everything. But yeah, really concentrating on the leg more than anything. Wanted to do a video, much to my chagrin. I haven't got a great space to do it in this time of the day. I'm filming this later on in the evening. I tend to do these videos later on in the day, especially during the week, because I work during the day, 9 till 5. So by the time I get home, eat, sort out the cats, do everything else that I need to do, it tends to be, could be 8 o'clock, could be 9 o'clock in the evening when I make these videos. So pitch black outside. This is why I'm currently doing a lot of these videos in the bathroom, because it's the lightest room in my house. It's not the best room for doing it in, and I appreciate, there's like a radiator and a heated towel rail here, which you guys don't need to see that. But if I go into another room, I've done a couple in other rooms in this time of day, and it's very dark, and the quality is not fantastic. So I haven't got the best space for doing stretching videos, because you kind of need to see the whole of my body and a bit more just to give it some context. So I'm going to try and do some on the weekend, actually, Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to move some furniture around in another part of the house, bit of daylight, maybe put some other lights on, and just see if I can capture some better footage. And I'm filming on my iPhone, so it is what it is at the moment. But yeah, hopefully at the weekend, fingers crossed, I'll have some stretching videos that I can put up just to show people what I've been doing to help with the leg. And it has genuinely been helping me. So yeah, that'll be great. That's something to look forward to, hopefully. Mentioning the iPhone, that brings me on to another thing. As you know, I've mentioned this again, I've got my eye on some better videoing equipment, so I've got some cameras that I want to get, something to take out with me when I get back to running, to take around and do some action footage, and then another camera that will be much better to replace this iPhone when I'm doing bits like this, but also that I can take out and take some absolutely fantastic location shots and things, particularly if I'm going to some of the places that we go to sometimes up here. There's some great National Trust places, there's fantastic, we're in the Lake District, there's some fantastic scenery up here. I could take better camera equipment along and do some footage while we're like going for a walk through woods and around lakes and so on, which I think would be might be of interest to some people, particularly if you're in another part of the UK and you want to then come up to the Lake District. You'll get an idea of what it's like up here. It really is spectacular. So I'll do that. What else? Oh, been keeping my eye on a few websites. This is what I said to you. You're like, oh yeah, I just remembered something else. Keeping my eye on a few websites at the moment, because things are due to come out. So the greatrun.org shopping site through, I think, it's Scimitar is the company that does all their gear. I've got a couple of things that I bought. There was a base layer that I got that initially I thought might have been a bit too small, but actually I really enjoy wearing it. It is very figure hugging, but that's good because when I wear it, it really wicks the heat away from me, like sweat and moisture away from my body so well. And I got a technical tee. I've got another running vest for better weather from them. They are due to bring out their 2020 kit next month in February. So if you go on their website at the moment, it doesn't even show you any of the 2019 gear anymore, unfortunately. It's just a page with something like new season gear or 2020 gear arriving in February, something like that anyway. So keeping my eye on that, because I'm not sure if it's going to be the 1st of Feb or the 29th of Feb when they launch it, but some point in next month there'll be new gear on there, so I'm hoping there's going to be some nice stuff. If there is, I'm definitely going to get some, and I'll show it to you on here, just so you can see what it's like. What else am I looking at? Oh, shoes. So keeping my eye on a few shoe companies at the moment. So New Balance, and I'm waiting to see if they bring out. Do you know what I'm looking for? I'm wondering whether they're going to bring, and they might completely discontinue, because shoe companies do. All companies do this, don't they? There's a product that you like, and all of a sudden they stop making it. Never tried them, but I'm curious to see if they do a new version of the Hanzo. So if they do, I am getting that shoe. I want to know if they're going to bring out. If you look on their racing shoes on their site at the moment, they've had the 1400. I think it's version 6 on there for a while, and they've got one on there that they're saying, oh, it's new. It's the same shoe, it's just in a new colour, that's all. So I'm waiting to see if they do a newer version, maybe like a V7, I guess, of the 1400. They've just brought back in the last couple of days, I noticed. How many of you know what the 5280 is? So it was I haven't got a pair. I'd be interested to get a pair, although they are £180 brand new. So, quite a bit of money to shell out on a shoe that is probably more of a specialist shoe in a way. It's in their racing. When you go onto their website, it's got all their shoes are laid out in, like, I think it's bestsellers. I can't remember what they are. Something to do, some fresh foam, blah blah blah. And then you get trail shoes, and then there's a section for racing shoes. They've just put the 5280 back on there. It's a white and black shoe. When you see the bottom of it, excuse my foot. All my clothes, by the way, are absolutely covered in cat hair because I've got 2 cats. I think I've got more hair on me than they've got on them. But so on the bottom of the shoe, it's got a lot of grip at the front of the shoe, so basically over the ball of the foot, and then nothing. So it's for people that run and land on the ball of their feet, really. So it's a fast racer, probably aimed at milers and shorter distance. I've got a funny feeling, I might be making this up, that in the description for the shoe they say you can go up to 5k in it. I wouldn't think that you could, to be honest. I guess technically, yeah, you could, but really it's a very light, so apparently very fast. It's like a spikeless track shoe, but really interesting. And I've seen other people doing other reviews on it saying what a shoe to run in, like a fast mile. So yeah, interesting, but a lot of money right now with my knee hurting. Spending £180 on a pair of running shoes is a long way away from my thoughts, to be fair. Who else am I keeping an eye on? Saucony, because the Kinvara 11 is due out. I think that's February, but could be February the 1st. They could slip it out early, so I'm just keeping my eye on them. And I'm also interested in that A9 and the Fast Twitch 9. So at some point, I guess they'll bring the 10 versions out. Who else? Reebok. I want to know if they're going to do a new run. It was the Run Fast Pro, I think, wasn't it? That ridiculously light but ridiculously expensive racing flat that Reebok brought out, that lots of people love, some people hate. I did see a review online, it actually might even be on Reebok's own website if you look at the reviews for the shoe, where somebody bought a pair and they got a hole in the sole. They said the first time they wore it, it got a hole right through the sole. They must have trodden on something, surely. I can't imagine that, because no one else, I've not seen anybody else make a comment like that. And I've seen videos of people who wear that shoe a lot. Someone like Meg Wagoner, who does videos with Jameson Michael. Jamie Reviews, if you know the channel. If you don't, have a look. I'll tell you what, I'll throw a link in below for his channel. Very, very good. But Meg Wagoner out in Texas, she runs in that shoe a lot. And as far as I know, she's only got the one pair. So the guy must have just had either a faulty pair or he trod on a nail or something. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, expensive. Apparently really, really class shoe. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they bring out a version 2 of that shoe, actually. Anyone else? Nike, just keeping an eye on, see what they bring out. I don't like, and I've said this before, their shoes with the massive stack height. They do nothing for me at all. So I will never buy one of their super duper zoomy woomy fly whatever 4% knit, you know, vapor rub whatever shoe. I just won't ever have a pair. So but listen, as I get shoes, I will do, like with the other stuff, I'll do reviews of gear that I buy, I'll do reviews of equipment that I buy. I've got my eye on better editing software. I'm going to sort that out soon, DaVinci Resolve, because you can get a free version. Want to try that out. I'll do more running. As I get running shoes, I'll do reviews on those. Once my knee's better and I start running again, especially when the weather gets better, it's horrible outside at the moment. It's like there was gusts of wind only up to 30 miles an hour in Carlisle today, but you know, it's strong enough when you're walking down the road. Yeah, when the weather's better and the days get longer and the knee is better, and I've got better camera equipment, I'll do a lot more videos of running, of me, and I'll try and get out and film some races and so on. And I'm interested in getting a rowing machine as well. I've mentioned this in a very early vlog, I think. I want to get at some point a Concept 2 rowing machine. They're not cheap, but they are meant to be absolutely fantastic. And it's a great way of, as well as running and doing yoga, it's another great way of keeping in shape. So I'm all about the fitness, man. So, you know, rowing, I've done it before. I haven't done rowing for a long time, but it is a very, very good exercise for the body. It's low impact on the joints, so I shouldn't get what would be the equivalent of runner's knee, rower's elbow or something, I suppose. I don't know, but or rower's back or whoever, who knows. Rower's oar, probably. Yeah. I'm going to get a rowing machine. Fantastic exercise. So, and there's a whole community actually around around the Concept 2 rowing. So, you know, I could get followers, subscribers who are just here for the rowing. So, going to do videos on that too. So, lots to come. Listen, I've waffled on for far too long. This was going to be a very quick 5-minute catch up. Hey, how you doing? Can't run, but you know, these are a few things that I'm looking to do. Vlog. I'm up to 14 minutes, so crazy. I'm going to go. Me and Orange are out of here. So listen, have a great day wherever you are. If you're going out running, stay safe. Watch out for cars. If you're going rowing, watch out for oars. I don't know. But hey, have a great day. I will catch you tomorrow, and I will see you. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.